So, good morning. Finally found a place to sleep in a lay-by at 2 a.m. this morning. I did book an Asda car park, but I wanted to be more secluded by myself, because there were quite a few people. So, and I wanted to go out of the car park, and I didn't know if you could with that just park. I didn't know if you could go back. If you left the car park and have to pay again. So, cause it was £4.50. It wasn't a bad price, For I think I'd said about 9 o'clock last night till 12 today. If I wanted to sleep, stay in car park, but I didn't bother. Apparently, rules don't apply to people who pay for just park. The 3 hour rule or the what you can do and stuff from restrictions. Just wet my hair because I just woke up. It's quite hard to wash your hair in a car when it's thing, but wet your hair before you go out. So yeah, I decided to go on a country road and look for a lay-by. A van's just pulled behind me. He's just sorting his load out, because it's a bread van, I think. So yeah, we're gonna have a little drive down back to front in Cleethorpes, and if you stay tuned, we'll see what we see in a bit, guys. So my heater is on, so it might be a bit noisy because I've demisted my windows and just warmed up a little bit. You see, it's a bit cold. So we're just driving down front now. So yeah, I'm just on my back roads where I parked last night. So I'm just driving down main promenade, as I call it, up front. Yeah, when I went promenade last night, I thought, I was talking to a doorman, as I said, I call it something different, but talking to a doorman, he's like, oh, just go up and have a look around. So I had a look around this club. I got free entry. He was going to charge me first, like, it's £1.50 entry or £3.50 entry, so £1.50 I think. And I'm like, he's like, oh no, it doesn't matter, don't worry, you're here at exact 12 o'clock, so just don't pay, so I didn't let me pay, but I didn't stay long, I only stayed for 10 minutes, just had a quick nosy, because there was no one there, just wanted to have a nosy, it's plus I didn't really, I don't really do clubs like I used to, yeah, I don't do clubs anymore. I like stuff like this, like driving about and being a Lone Ranger. I like being a Lone Ranger and checking things out alone. Can't do with hassle anymore, I've grown up, Not hassle, but you know what I mean, I like to just do stuff like this is my hobby, I'm not a club guy. I used to when I was younger, I used to be in every night at a club and pub, but I don't do it anymore. I just don't like the club and pub because I feel like if you do that every weekend, you're not like seeing new places or things like that like I'm doing now. I'd rather see the world, not just stay in one place all the time, just the same hobby. I'd rather try different things and see different places. It's the type of person I am, really. When I can. With arthritis it's not easy, but especially when it's like icy days, you can't do it. The knee gets swollen and painful. I end up with like snow fluid in my knee, like thickening up and stuff, which doesn't help. And it's hard to walk on days like that, but right, guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. we're on Promenade, and on that sign, like it says, there is like a model railway place at Meridian Lakeside, just down the road on Promenade. We're coming here to the right of us, with all this land and stuff, of course. Don't know what they're doing with this land, like it looks quite empty. See you soon. The sign from Avon, I think. Is it Avon, this one? I think it's Avon, this one. It says Avon on it, I think. Yeah, Avon. Avon, Cleethorpes Beach, Holiday Park. Might have a look at the beach, you know, might be able to go on it. I don't know if tide were partly, you know, just going out last night, so I didn't go on it. I think you can go on this beach without, like, Morecambe's all quicksand, half of it. Well, not all of it, but some of it is. Right, so we're here. Coming up to it, we're going to have a look around here. So this is the abandoned Cleethorpes Park. Cleethorpes, what's it called? Pleasure Island it's called. But what? We're going to go down here with footpath and have a look round. See where we can see into. But I think this was entrance to it here. Oh, it's chilly. So this must have been entrance to it. Apparently turn it all into flats soon. Like all old people's homes. Yeah, we'll go have a look down, footpath down there, see what's there. So I don't think we're going to see it from this side. I know you can from the front, but we are walking down here because I didn't walk down here last night. We're a bit dark. I do need some better walking boot socks, like they're all proper split and stuff on bottom, and when you go through a puddle you get all wet inside your socks. Then you have to sort of like, yeah, it's not always nice. So yeah, it does look like they've sold the old rides off and stuff, or I don't know, I can't really, because I'm not in there, it's a bit hard. I just want to go in and have a look round. But even if you probably get that through that fence, there's another fence there to get things, so you know, if there's an opening, that's what I mean. You've got two fences there, then a third fence there. They definitely wanted to stop people going in. It's not like I want to go in like all old rides and stuff. I just want to look around. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be doing all dangerous, you know. That's cool. That little picture in tree, whoever carved it in or whatever. Quite a nice bit of art, that. Or drawn it. So I've got a nice little river running from Avon Holiday Park down there, under the bridge, and along here. Don't want to be going down there and slipping down there. It's just a little grass trail, isn't it? Nice little bit of scenery. A lot of weeds and stuff there. There is walkers and stuff there. There's like walkers walking past, who are just checking me out, like, you know, what's he doing? That's what they're probably thinking. What's he doing? So I got another couple of bridges down there. It'd be cool to get under that bridge, but I've not got in water, so I'm not going under there. Wonder if it's shallow. Don't know if you can see it through there. There is a bridge just the other side of that bridge if I go lower. So guys, I'm sorry there wasn't much to see. Like I said, they have done a good job of people getting in here. I'm definitely not climbing over that razor barbed wire, no way. Not getting cut. But yeah, at least it's still part of history on this video. But before it gets knocked down and all that, you know, at least we've seen it. To remind us what the good old days were like for people. I've never been here like when it were open. I never even knew. Never been at Pleasure Island like. It is a shame, like, you know. I love theme parks, but I see a bit more like a castle front down here. So there is a castle front like down there. Like, ride might have gone through a tunnel at some point, unless it's just a door or a gate. Small building there for it. If I did see a security guard, I would ask him, can I go, just go, have a walk around for 10 minutes, come follow me around, you know. But it's getting in touch with him, innit, you know. It does look pretty cool, like you got the old castle there and things. There is definitely remnants, whatever they call them, remains. Is it remnants or remains, is there? There is definitely no rides there though, they've got rid of all the rides. Of course, it's just the buildings left. But still pretty cool buildings. We will find a theme park sometime where it's all there. I think we're going to have to go like other side of Europe to find that though. Where they're not as like strict compared to UK. I think we'll have to go to like France or somewhere like that to find that. So it's just back of a building down here. I'll zoom out, sorry guys. Because when you're walking, when it's zoomed in, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Back of an old building there. I mean, there is a car down there. They might own it. If I see him walk past, I'll say, hey, just gonna walk around. It's better to ask than never ask at all. You don't know unless you ask, as I always got told. Unless you ask questions. That's why I'll ask someone if they really want to go in somewhere or do something. But yeah, got the old like Victorian looking houses there, part of it. I don't know if this is where they sold tickets with this bit, because it looks like the main entrance. Yeah, the old I bet it's the main entrance, and there were some shops there across there before you went in, and or tickets there, then some shops. It does look like a bit like Wild West, doesn't it, a bit? It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. Zoom out a bit and walk down here. As well as zoom, I always zoom out if I can, you'll see, don't look too all over the place, because sometimes I forget there's zoom stuck in when I'm walking. Then you end up having to upload it like that, and it's like, oh no. So yeah, I've got some old buildings there. So there is still remnants left, or remains. How do they say it? Proper grammar for it. It's looking cool. Zoom back out again. So yeah, there's plenty of holiday homes and stuff around here for sale. And, you know, like you say, you've got Avon just there. I didn't actually know Avon were directly there next to it. If the little model railway museum's got in, I might take some videos of it. See, there is a car here. I won't get his reg, I'll block that bit out. I've blocked his reg out. So not cool. Yeah, it does look cool though. But as well, it does have guard dogs in there, so I definitely wouldn't even try. Yeah, looks cool though. Right guys, we'll have a walk out front and I'll catch you in a bit. Nice view at the sea there. It's quite a way out as the sea today. Beer there. Oh, there is a fun fair down bottom there. There's like a big wheel, so there must be a fun fair, I think, down there on the beach. Couple of ships out to sea there if I zoom in. Looks like a big oil tanker or something, or is it? I don't know what that is. I think it's a big ship, innit? So we're just having a little walk down the beach. There's a windmill over there in the sea. Don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a few windmills over there. I think you can only just see them on camera. It's a bit hard because it's such a small screen on these cameras. You can only just see what, yes, I don't know what you can see. Danger, overhead hazard. It says keep out, but I've been seeing everyone think that means the top bit, keep out. Go under this bigger bit. Don't know if I mean like just don't go under that bit because it's a bit low. So yeah, it looks like we've got a fun fair down there. So I've got loads of shells here. There's tons of them. Zoom out a little bit. There's tons of shells on here. So yeah, I think I was down here last night, or I don't know if I come to this part. I can't remember. I went to a bit where there's a crazy golf bit, and I don't know if it's somewhere here or back up to the other end. I'm sure it was to the other end, but I think it's more this way, by the fantasy world. I don't think I come down this end last night when I was doing a recording. Some little cafes, I think if that's the right one, it's got a fish shop on there when I come down last night because we're a club at the end of it, because I just like sort of doorman and he's like, oh, come in at the club. Yeah, so I went in for a quick coke. Luckily it was quiet because I don't do a lot of people, but then everyone started coming in, so I went anyway because I didn't really, he didn't even actually offer me a coke. It's like I was waiting at the bar and he didn't come over and say, are you ready to order a drink yet? He just, I kept looking at him, but he didn't even come over to like service. So it does like stress you out when you do that, it's like, not stress you out, but like it's like, if I were a bartender, you go over and say, would you like a drink? Are you ready for a drink? You just don't just sit and waiting at the bar and standing there for no, I even had my card ready, to show him. Sometimes you just got to push your way, haven't you, in this life, and just say, can I have a drink? So yeah, that was the club I went to last night called Fantasy World. We're open at night time, apparently it's coffee bar. So yeah, we're not walking all the way down. Like I said, that was Fantasyland down there. Fantasy World, the club what I went to last night when it was open. Fish and chip shop there on pier. Gonna have a look at this crazy golf bit, because I've only got an hour to get on the car, I'm going soon. So yeah, I don't know if this is linked to that coffee bar there, but this is where Crazy Golf. It's a lot better than that other Crazy Golf place saw the other day. A lot more objects to go around, not just a bit of grass and a bit of rock. Like I said, that other place, it was a bit boring, but at least this is a bit more, looks a bit more like harder and more challenging. A little clock there, I don't know if you have to ring it or something. Don't know how that one works. Little pier at the end of that, I love that pier one. That little pier version into a little door. But yeah, there is a top bit up there on this main road. We'll go up and shows the top bit. So we'll have a little zoom in there, a little pirate ship one. But there is a top bit, I think, up here on Main Road. Then I'll have to go home because the parking ticket, I only put it on for an hour and it's nearly time's up. So yeah, we'll go up this top bit. So yeah, we've got a little castle and pirate ship one there. Little like, looks a bit like salt pot that where I live. Oh, it's called Cowling Pinnacle, near where I live. Little soldier one there, giving salute, is it? Yeah, yeah. Looks like he's like going, "Hi Hitler," isn't it? Yeah, so I wonder if that's must be part of that Jade's Cafe, licence bar. So we're going there, I think it's shut. We're going gate and up there and you can play crazy golf. Right, so we can go back down here and I think my car's just down there. This is a nice area, what I've just seen now. I love the little pond. Little, is it an owl or eagle or something? Or is it a seagull that meant to be? But I love the rockery and stuff, it looks cool. It's amazing, isn't it, how just a few rocks can make something look pretty cool. You know, and rocks are free, aren't they? You know, you don't have to pay for them. A little seagull. I think it's seagull, isn't it? It's meant to be. Replica. Yeah, that's what cool look at. Got another shop there, I don't know what that is. Can't see it from here where I'm stood. It's just got a flashing light. Oh, coffee bar. Johnny's Donuts. Got a nice little like rock place there. I think it's actually a little shelter or something, 'cause it looks like there's a hole there, like tunnel hole, where people could walk in there. I wonder if it were an old watchtower or something at one time or something. Looks pretty cool. Plenty of ice cream shops along here and things, and donut shop. Not as much as Blackpool, but there is some. It's a lot quieter here than Blackpool. Not fruit night though. Last night we were getting busy on streets and stuff. Police were down road. Should have actually took a video of that actually. All police were outside pubs and stuff, you know, Black Mariah, and all cop cars just parked on the road. Got another ship there. So glad I don't have a low down car. It's literally about an inch more. Luckily it's quite an high car. Right guys, so we're going home. I'm going home, tell the world I'm going home. Hold on a second. Right guys, so off we go.
Turn right onto Highcliffe Road, A1098.
Right guys, so we're leaving now. Off we go, back home.
East on Central Promenade towards King's Parade. In 100 yards, turn right onto Highcliffe Road.
Yeah, I can hear like something rattling at my back end of the car when I'm like in low gears. In lowest gears. I after going through a few puddles yesterday, so much rattling.
In 150 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Alexandra
So goodbye
Road.
Cleethorpes for today. I think I like Blackpool better really. It's more doing Blackpool. A bit more fun. I mean, not a lot of people do, but like here it's a bit boring. There's not even any amusements or to go into as much. There might be an odd
At the
one.
roundabout, continue straight to stay on Alexandra
There were
Road.
10-pin bowling on coast there, but you can tell it's a bit quieter town. It is a bit more quiet. I'd rather go to Morecambe where it's a lot closer. I don't think I'll be. Maybe if I have like a family one day, maybe, but not yet. You know, I might go to Waven or something with him, but he's a bit boring really around here. There's not much to do. I mean, there is nightlife around here, but like I say, I'm not really a club person anymore. So I don't know if he's actually in wrong lane. I think I might be in wrong lane, you know. I wonder if I should be in that lane. No one's going to let me in, are they? I had to just push my way into that lane because I think it's only like straight on this lane, so we'll get to this lane. I said thank you, we'll drive behind me. He just beeped at me saying it's alright. Yeah, they don't give you plenty of arrows on floor to know which lane to be in. I think it should be 2 lanes, this, but I don't know, I can't remember. Like that side's 2 lanes, so. But I'd rather be in this lane than at least I sort of know. We'll just have to go around, all the way around roundabout if I'm in the wrong lane again. There's not one arrow saying which lane to be in, which is just, I think they're both straight on, but sometimes they look like they're straight on, and you get in it, it's like, oh, I need to go on to that lane.
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto A180.
Well, they were both straight on and round anyway, so.
Exit the roundabout onto A180. Continue on A180 for half a mile.
Flying! Not in stopping and starting traffic
In a
now.
quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on A180.
Shouldn't be far off M180 now. It reminds me of that film. I forgot what it's called. That way,
Exit the roundabout onto A180.
that way Death comes to get him and stuff because of M180, Flight 180. Final Destination. It reminds me of that, innit? It's 70 on here anyway now. We're on the motorway bit. Overtaking him and I'll get about like roads, well, motorways and stuff is always check your mirrors before you pull in anywhere. Give them plenty of time warning. It does mean when cars just pull in 2 seconds and don't give anyone time. Like it's a wagon there, and if they had to slam on, it'd cause a big accident. So I always make sure I go past, put the indicator on, give them a few seconds to know acknowledge that I'm going into that lane, just to be ready. You know, just a gentle left accelerator if we need to, instead of slamming on the brakes. It does mean when like people cut across 3 lanes all at once, it's like, you know, it's just dangerous. You know, be ready. It's not hard to be ready. You know, give them plenty of time to be ready for it. You see them on M62, and that's why there's so many accidents, because people cut across 3 lanes all of a sudden, you know, in 2 seconds, like literally like near the bumper to bumper with cars, you know, crossing the road. Just give them a few seconds, you know. I think this car's going to overtake me. I'm doing 70, but he's going to overtake me at 18. He must be doing about 19, which has gone past me then. It's a taxi, what do you expect? Taxi driver. Get them home quick. I don't think I've ever got a taxi to a seaside or you know, for miles. I won't pay for it, but it's about 100 quid just to get to the sea. But I know some people have done. I'd rather get a train, I think, than a taxi. I don't know. But I'm doing 70, so he definitely must be doing about 78, 72, 73. I don't trust cruise control, because if you need to get out of the way somewhat quick or something, I'd rather be ready to take control. Because if you sort of like using cruise control, you sort of like get more lazy. Oh wait a minute, this car coming round, it's flying past, so I'll wait. Oh, I need to look out. He knew I was going to turn, but he's like trying to overtake me now, so. Why do people not wait for a person in front to like indicate and come out? Why do they sort of like why do they pull out from behind you when I already indicated, you knew I was going to pull out anyway, but they always like go before you, so you've got to wait even longer on purpose. I mean, it's not like I'm doing 70 now, it's not like I'm not. Well, I'm doing 67.